factor these trinomials that have multiple variables in them. So let's see, the first one, A, has x's as a variable and a as a variable. The second one, part B, has y as variable and b as a variable. Okay, now the best approach here, the best method, is to pretend, just to pretend, that the second variable is actually missing, and then stick it in there later at the end of the problem. See, that way you can just work with an easier form of the trinomial. So for the first problem, x squared plus 6ax plus 8a squared, in my mind, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the a is missing, and all I have is x squared plus 6x plus 8. Well, that's easy to factor by guessing. X is in the first position, a 2 and a 4 in the second position with pluses. So now I take my thought and I go back and write my answer, but I insert the a at the end of each parenthesis. So it's x plus 2a times x plus 4a. And at that point, the next thing you want to do is actually FOIL the answer and make sure it gives you the original question. That way you're sure that you did the problem right. Let's try that again for the next multivariable polynomial. Y squared minus 2by plus 12b squared. In my mind, I'm thinking the b's missing, y squared minus 7y plus 12, and I'm factoring by guessing. Y is in the first position, a 4 and a 3, both of them negative will work. Okay, so that's the easy part. Now I go back and take my result and just stick a b at the end of each parenthesis. And then I FOIL to make sure my answer is good. So it's much less complicated in these situations if I just remove the second variable, factor the easy version of the polynomial, then go back and write my answer with the missing variable inserted at the end of each parenthesis. But most important of all, check your answer. Just FOIL with your mind or in your head and make sure that you have exactly the original polynomial when you multiply out. And that means your answer is good factoring.